Very dark days in the land of Montecito for, of course, the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle and the former royal known as Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. But why? As ever, let me explain. Hi, lovely to see you. And by the way, thank you for your lovely comments about our homegrown British star, the brilliant Frankie Vaughan. I'm glad you really enjoyed that video. It was wonderful to make. And as I say, sharing memories with you about people that I've met is lovely because it really does activate a lot of other memories. And you think, oh, I forgot about that. And you know what it's like yourself? It's like looking at a picture book, isn't it? And you see a picture and then you remember somebody else who's in the picture that you'd forgotten about. You do though, don't you? And then you kind of think, wow, where did all those years go? Do you find that? I know, I don't look. But the way that I pinpoint things, and I know I'm going a little bit off kilter here, but do you find music is the thing? If you remember a song from a certain period and you think, what year did that come out? And then you realise that was the year that you first met them or you interviewed them or something. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Yes, well, not so funny over in the world of Montecito. Let me tell you, we'll have a quick wave, by the way. In the world of Montecito, yes, because things are looking particularly dark, as one can imagine. Here's the deal, you see, because as we now know, and again, one might suggest some people would be absolutely thrilled by this news, that they've been dubbed delinquents because of their charitable foundation and all this sort of stuff. I would say that they need a radical overhaul of exactly who's running their corporation. And what's fascinating, really, I've been told from an excellent source, is that actually all of that is left to Meghan Markle. She runs the operational side, if you like, of the team. And this is really where it's glaringly obvious that Meghan is nothing more than an actress, because to run a corporation, you need to know. And basically, you need to know who you can trust, who you can make sure, signs all of the letters, gets things off. It really reeks of the fact that basically, I just think, and I'll put this out there, I think they're lying. There's no two ways that they'd sent a check and then that got lost or whatever. They're clearly inadequate at running a business. So how is this now really impacting? Well, it does impact, trust me, because when you are a charity like that, people then get very suspicious, you see. And then if you're looking for donations and if you're looking to reach out to people and try and get them to come on board, it gets even more complicated. Now, even more complicated for Prince Harry is this. As we know, he's looking for investors, sponsors, all of that sort of stuff for the forthcoming Invictus Games in Canada, Vancouver next year. And, this is headline news around the world. What they would look at then, and this is where it gets very tricky, and we know that the Invictus is very strong towards Prince Harry's heart, his own personal quest, if you like, is they will start to look, well, how badly managed is Invictus and what role, what involvement do Meghan and Harry now have? Because obviously it started out as a project with William and Harry and an investment from Prince William too. Now, some say that's been hijacked by Meghan Markle, marching in front of veterans and literally taking it over as a fashion show and a vehicle to launch her. But what's more interesting is as people delve and dig, then, this could be very problematic. Harry even knows this in his limited business experience. Meghan, as ever, just trips by as if it's not a problem. You just move on and that's tomorrow's news and all that sort of stuff. It doesn't truly matter. Now, though, her team are literally being brought in to have a, shall we say, powwow to decide exactly how they're going to counteract this. And no doubt this will have to be some substantial donation to make sure that this is massive publicity. The problem is running a business. If you get it wrong, it costs you on all levels. Costs you on donations, costs you on people wanting to invest, and more importantly, costs you to try and put it right in the public eye. But it doesn't always convince them. And even Harry, I've been told, considers this a very dark period now in their charity moving forward. Oh dear. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.